Hey guys!
Hey everybody, welcome back.
It's been a little minute, so behind another week. Whatever. We are ready to start off. We're gonna go back a week. I'm gonna take the reins this week. Amanda's in charge of her bell. Last week was the nurses' ball, so we're gonna start off there, just briefly go through that week before we dive into this.
Yes.
Last week, we kicked off the nurses' ball. The nurses, of course, started with their performance. We won't get into that. Also that week, we have Spinelli and Jason. They are on a mission to bug the DOD house. They know Sam is coming back to get initiated and they need a room. So they were doing that. Then finally pops the question. It takes us forever to get to this moment, but he got his ring back from Mike and asked Anna to marry him, and she said yes. Jocelyn did not arrive at the nurses' ball originally, but she ends up receiving a final video from Oscar, which again was a
Now we know.
Yes, it took us
Now we
forever to figure like what did he ask Cam to record? That was
we
it.
know.
He basically tells her, live her life, start by this performance, do it for the both of us. She gets it together and does it. And we get to see another glimpse of Oscar watching from the audience, which was also really sweet.
Oh yeah.
Willow is frantic about this whole baby situation. She gets a call from Diane after crashing into Nina, runs out into the hallway, tells her, we gotta talk about this, we gotta figure out what's going on with my baby. Nina's like, you got a baby. Her and Nina go back at words, and Nina was like, you didn't even take care of your kid. Like, excuse
Shots
me.
fired. That was
your
wrong.
business.
That ain't even your daughter's shit.
Shiloh also overhears this conversation. Uh-oh. Now he knows that he has a baby, but he doesn't have a baby. This is really just bubbling, and we cannot wait for it to just explode. But he loses his cool. He is no longer Mr. Calm and Cool. He snaps on Willow, grabs her by her face, is demanding her to confess. She confesses. It's just a mess. Nina gets back to the table, tells Sasha, Valentine, and Michael that she ran into Willow, and then blurts Willow's business about her baby to everybody at the table.
Yeah, Nina, that was messed up.
Out of line.
I like you, but not
Out of line. So Michael runs off to go and check on Willow. We see him throw Shiloh on the ground.
Okay.
And was like, if you want Willow, you gotta come through me.
Okay.
I said, okay, Mike.
All right.
All right now. So we have Scott, who realizes that Ryan is back by snatching off his fake hand. Ava has gotten word that Ryan's returned and has gone to a safe house, and she is waiting and ready to take him out. Okay, she was not playing no games. Gun in hand, she like runs this crazy speech down to him, how she loves him and wants to be with him, and it was just a ruse with Kevin. Like, she is playing it up. Eventually,
She had him fooled.
Right.
For like a second.
It was long enough to get him to put his knife down.
Right.
He ends up putting his knife down. Curtis at this same time is like, I gotta find Ryan. We need his kidney. Ends up finding out where Ava is, busts in, stops her from shooting Ryan. But that wasn't all, because as soon as Ryan says some slick little remark, she stabs him in the back. She should have twisted.
I know that felt good. But again, more or less, great performance.
Always.
She's just
She
a
be
good
killing
actress. We won't talk about her musical performance.
No, we ain't gonna dive into
But
that.
good for you, girl.
You tried.
You brave.
A lot of people during this
Were
nurse's
brave.
were brave.
Yes, the only performance that I will talk about is Cameron's, because it was really, really good.
However, he overacted it a lot. Like,
Well,
it was
yeah.
like, so like, I was like, okay.
He's a young kid, you know, but his actual talent was there.
It was very
so that's
good. He sounded really good. But everybody else, I was
And
like,
it's cute, yeah.
No. Even Ned and Olivia, for Ned to be in an actual band, I was
It was
not thrilled.
I was just bored with the whole thing musically.
Yes. So also this week, Sam is the shoulder for Shiloh now that he knows that he has a baby out there somewhere. Oh my God. This episode, my stomach turned the entire time.
Yeah,
I could
it was
not
disgusting.
I didn't even want to watch it, but I knew I have to because
I was
this is my thing.
cringing.
Right. He was upset about his newfound fatherhood, and he's ready to move forward with Sam's initiation. He's like, I need you. We got to do this tonight. She's like, all right, I'm for it.
Just one quick thing. Just one important other thing that I wanted to say was that Chrissy also showed up at the nurse's ball.
Yes.
And tried to talk some sense into her sister.
Who already kind of sort of has sense.
I mean, but she didn't know.
Right.
So she was looking out for Sam, and she kind of confronts Shiloh in the same conversation, but then she's interrupted by her parents, Alexis, Sonny, and then Dr. Byrne is there also. So they get her out of the situation pretty quickly. And I just wanted to point out that she came through whatever.
So Shiloh has gotten Sam to the DOD house. He has convinced her to drink this toxic tea, is what I call it.
Oh! Yes! Another thing. I've come up with a name for Shiloh and Sam. Sham.
It's a
Because
sham!
that's what it was. But it's perfect. So like
It was
all my
cute.
notes are like Sham
I
did
love it.
this.
I
I
love
should have
it.
been doing that from the beginning.
Yes, she did not tell me about this new name, and I love it. He's gotten her to drink this toxic tea. Jason and Sunny are listening in from the bugs, from Spinelli. So they're hearing everything that's going on. Sam is out of it. She gets her tattoo. I wonder if we'll get to see it soon, because he said he didn't make it big.
No,
but
she'll say something in a week about having it removed or something. She'll be like, oh, I went and got that removed right away.
she's out of it. And then after he's done tattooing her, he like leans over her ear and is like, I'm ready to show you a new dawn. And I was like, well, when he
Nasty.
says that, Jason's like, all right, let's go. Gets inside, knocks out his guards.
Yeah, mind you, the Dawn of Day house all of a sudden has 2 freaking guards at the door.
They knew somebody was gonna come and try and enter, or Shiloh knew somebody was gonna come
They
and try and
beat
enter.
their asses.
Knocked them out. I was like, yes, Jason and Sunny back in action.
They still got it. They're not that old.
Knocks them completely out. Jason runs upstairs. They're gone.
How?
Where the fuck they go?
How?
How'd they get out?
How? They have a secret passageway, a little slide they went down the back or
Did
something.
nobody seen? Bitch.
It's poor Charles we're talking about.
He takes her to the lighthouse, and in this lighthouse, he lays her on a table and is kissing her.
That was nasty.
Oh, it was so disgusting. He's like holding her up. She's like limp.
Sam's just like,
Ugh. And he's just like, oh, I knew this day would come. Yes, we're meant to be together. I'm like,
Ew.
oh God, he starts unbuttoning his clothes and his pants. I'm like, I am going to throw up.
yeah.
But before I can puke, Jason arrives, throws his ass up against the wall, and then down a flight of stairs, which
Yes.
he deserved.
I wish he not fared
Yeah.
so well out of that situation.
He survives, nonetheless. And he's in the hospital. Sam makes it to the hospital. She's all boo-hoo, woe is me. That's the part that pissed me off. Because you knew what you was doing when you got into this. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Well, that's what it took.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I almost got raped. I think I might cry. Bitch, it didn't happen. You knew what you was doing. Shut up. She's out the hospital. Not out the hospital, but eventually gets out the hospital, but it gets better. Sunny confronts Shiloh and basically let him know, like, I told you, and it ain't the end.
Nope.
Okay. But that was pretty much wraps
the
them
wrong
up.
ones.
Lucas has finally put 2 and 2 together and realizes that Willow is Wiley's mom and Shiloh is Wiley's dad. He's freaking out. Brad's like, what? No, that can't be. Brad, shut the...
What is gonna happen when they find out that that's actually Michael's baby?
Brad's going to jail.
Well, yeah. So, and Lucas is just gonna have to hand his kid back over to his cousin?
Unfortunately, that's how it's gotta go.
Wow.
And now you're gonna be
depressing.
sad because now you gotta deal with this child on a day-to-day basis because it's
Now
your
your
cousin.
Uncle Brad. Now your Uncle Lucas, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
And
This shit is gonna be like
daddy.
it's like a
I mean,
it's
he's
like
daddy,
a earthquake right underground, and it's gonna cause a tsunami, and it's just gonna wash everybody out.
This is gonna be bad. Like, I'm gonna feel horrible for Willow, but I'm gonna be like,
am.
Shiloh, you ain't deserve to be nobody's father.
Nobody's
anyways.
daddy.
Not a daddy, not a dad, not a father,
Not a
not a
pappy.
zaddy, nothing.
Jordan's heart can't take dialysis any longer. She goes into cardiac arrest, and that's where I said Curtis tried to save Ryan from being stabbed or shot. Even though he
Yeah.
got stabbed, well, we know that this is General Hospital. Nobody dies.
No, I was really hoping he would this last time.
That pretty much wraps up last week for me. I don't know if you got anything else you want to throw in there.
No, I'm good.
We can dive into this week. Start off with Tuesday, May 28th. Ava is in jail because she stabbed Ryan, which I feel like they should let her go.
Yeah,
She's
give
doing,
her an award.
She's doing the city a great deed. She doesn't want to be free as of right now. She doesn't want to have Scotty arrives. She doesn't want him to get her out. That's why she didn't call him. And she's like, no, I know what I did, and I hope he's dead.
She's like, I can't plead not guilty when they were literally standing there, the
Right.
police, when I did
stabbed
it.
them.
So, like, I can't hide it, and I
Right.
definitely ain't crazy. I went there expecting him.
Right. So Scotty has to call in reinforcement. Julian shows up, convinces her that we haven't got word that Ryan's dead. He could still be alive. So she's like, you know what? You're right.
Played the game well there, Julian.
Let me go ahead and plead not guilty and get off on being crazy. Jordan is still out of it, waiting for Ryan to make it out of surgery. She looks so bad. Like, they doing a really good job But that
she's selling it though.
Right.
She's also selling it.
She didn't really have a lot going on Tuesday's episode besides basically the waiting game for Ryan to get out of surgery. Kim and Drew are also in this week's episode. As we knew from previous weeks, they decided to go to Kilimanjaro to lay Oscar's ashes. Today's the day they're leaving. But before they go, Jocelyn shows up. They give her Oscar's guitar, which was very sweet. Also on Tuesday, we have Sam. She's better. She's out of her hospital bed and now visiting Shiloh. He
That
wakes
was actually
up.
funny.
It was hilarious.
She was like,
he wakes up and he's like, I knew Jason couldn't turn you against me. I was like,
I would have thrown up.
Right
Yeah,
in his
on
face. So she basically lets him have it, tells him how disgusting he is, how it was all a ruse, all a game. He basically blew himself in. He's gonna get caught. Also, we have Jason, who is calling in reinforcements of his own, his mama, telling her, hey, we need to get a rush order on this toxicology report. He gets it back. Of course, there was drugs. And now they have
now they have that proof.
Right. So now they have to blackmail Shiloh. And you know what? We have this proof. You need to give up Chrissy's pledge or we're going to turn it in. Point blank, period.
Yep.
Yeah, he gives in and eventually gives them what they want. But they go to the
lighthouse
and they find all the pledges of everybody. And they nicely burn them all.
Except for Chrissy's.
Except for Chrissy's and Margot.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that on Tuesday.
I didn't even put that anywhere in my notes. I can't believe I forgot about that.
And also on Tuesday, Chrissy is talking to Dr. Byrne and her mom, and she's worried about this pledge. Now she's really ready to say.
Yeah, she's almost about to tell them what the pledge is about. Well, Alexis finds out that it's about her and not Sunny like they thought. Yeah, that close, like literally the whole episode to spilling the beans.
Right. So that pretty much wraps up my Tuesday. I'm on to Wednesday, May 29th. Jax is so fine.
He is a cutie with that accent.
So he walks into Sunny's house. Just walks in, don't knock nothing. He informs them that he is staying in Port Charles. He has business here. Sunny and him are like, Sunny giving him that look like, do you have to stay? He's still making reference to buying the house next door, and Sunny is like, no. Somebody call the people so I can buy this house.
Yeah, that was funny.
Jason's like, Sunny, do you really need that much space? He like, if it keep Jax the way I do. Lulu, I put down she may be getting back out there on that single horse. It could come. I mean, she's out here on this dating app trying to catch a person is catfishing and robbing people. They trying to give her so much of a storyline. It ain't doing it for me. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is your story now?
I don't know what is gonna come of that.
So maybe diving into this fake dating world, she'll meet somebody or they'll bring somebody new on. Sam and Jason, they let Shiloh know that they got the pledges, but they decided, we're not letting up off your neck, bro. We got them, but nah, it ain't over. Jason's like, you go to jail or not. Either way, you fucking screwed.
Right. Also, last week, after Jason went after Shiloh and Sam and all that, Sunny stayed behind. He called Dawson. He called the DA over to the house, and they had a long conversation about Shiloh. First, he was trying to get information. Where is he? Then it switched to him kind of trying to convince her that Shiloh is effed up. You know what I mean? But she's like not really hearing it. But then when this week, fast forward, you know, she does bring it up to Shiloh when she sees him. So clearly it puts some amount of respect for Sunny if she is taking what he's saying into account.
Right.
You know?
With that, we know that Jason got all the pledges. He actually gives Sunny Margot's pledge. So my question was she in a trust? How does she have a pledge?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not that we would have seen all that.
Right. I don't know. It didn't make
she must
sense.
be, or she must be on her way to going into it. But it was signed, so she must be in the trust.
Well, Sunny now has leverage over Margot nonetheless. We don't know what it says.
No, they did say.
No, they didn't. Did they?
Was about.
Oh,
Jason said she had proof that her mother conspired with the other guy to kill her father.
Oh.
And that she destroyed the proof.
Oh, see?
And
I wasn't paying attention.
Know.
It was probably one of the times I was yelling at my kids.
Probably. Me, same.
Okay, so now he has leverage on Miss Dawson. But before we take off of Dawson, she is going back to Young and, like, she's bouncing between Young and the Restless and GH.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her. I don't know.
I don't know either. They said for now she's gonna do that. So
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Chrissy, like she said, was about to reveal her pledge to Alexis when Sam comes in and explains everything to Chrissy. She gives Chrissy her pledge, and she finally lets her know that she was never a part of DOD.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy is now like, well, it's me. I was such an idiot. I'm so naive. Bitch, shut up.
Yeah, like she tried to be mad for like a split second.
Girl,
and then it was like,
she did
okay,
all of
I
this
guess.
for you.
Yeah.
And she now understands basically what was going on, why Sam was acting crazy, why Jason wasn't so gung-ho to save her.
That part was funny when she was like, so the breakup was fake too, and Sam was just like, and she was like, I should have known. Like,
who wouldn't know? They tell her, you now have your pledge. You can either tell us what it was or burn it and we never talk about it again.
What does she do?
Burns it, of course.
Poor Alexis.
Alexis
you
is
know what a
torn.
basket case Alexis already is. She's like the most neurotic person I've ever seen. And you're going to see Alexis in like a week. She's going to be like bald. She's
I'm
gonna
back
be like,
on the bottle.
Tell me. Yeah,
Right.
that is going to definitely be an issue in the future because her and Christina already have a rocky relationship.
Right. We have Michael who visits Willow, and she's freaking out about Shiloh, learning about Wiley. Michael is like, let me help you. They hug it out. I think she got a thing for Michael. I mean, Nina's dragging it, how hard she's going, but it's something.
But on Tuesday's episode, I don't remember, Wednesday.
It was Wednesday, yeah.
Nina and Sasha have lunch and they talk about Michael and the whole Willow situation, and Sasha tells her to go squash the beef.
Right.
And then while Willow and Michael are embracing, Nina, of course, walks in again and sees them together. So now she goes at her again.
Yes, and she really tears into Willow. Like, I'm starting to feel so bad for Willow because Nina's tongue is lethal.
It is. I mean, Willow does try
She
to
tried.
hold her own because she's like, now that I don't have my job anymore, I don't have to put up with your shit. You know, she's like,
But Nina's like,
no,
not
Nina
backing
knows
down.
how to hurt you.
It's like, okay, if I had to compare them, it would be Willow is like a feisty chihuahua that will bite your ankles and draw blood. Nina is like a Rottweiler who, if she gets a hold of you, she gonna sling you
She'll
from
pull
here
your
to
jugular out of your body. Like,
if I had to compare them, that's what I would compare them
okay,
to.
yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, she tears into her again. She's saying, oh, Michael's bank account is bigger than Chase's, blah, blah, blah. Nonetheless, she ends up walking off and actually getting the last word. Jason shows up. And she's like, hi. He's like, yeah, I'm Michael's uncle. I have something for you. And he gives Willow her pledge as well.
Yeah, that was
And
nice.
she's like, why? And he was like, you helped Chrissy and that makes you a hero in my book. And I was like, oh,
He's a
Jason,
good guy.
I love you.
Oh, we love him.
And then we learn why Jax is staying in Port Charles. He has bought half of Aurora Media. And he now owns Crimson.
So he's Nina's boss.
Nina.
Yep.
And he welcomes her with champagne. Okay, so Thursday, May 30th, Alexis still stressing about this pledge. And Sam basically tell her, mom, chill, let it go.
But
it's over.
She's not you, Sam.
Right, but
She's not gonna let it go.
Alexis makes a valid point. She's like, I don't think Shiloh done with us. So
No, but but she also made the point that if he's got a copy of that, it's all hearsay because it's not the original.
it wouldn't put her in jail, but still it would be out there that she did whatever she did.
Oh no, I know.
You know what I mean? Now Lucas finally wants to be bothered with Julian. Couldn't give him the time of day, not no other day, but now you need him. And you
Dad,
need him to
help
make
me.
sure Wiley doesn't get taken away from you.
What does that
Promise
mean?
me.
What do you think he thought?
You
My
want me to
dad's
go-
gonna go kill them right now?
I think
I'm gonna kill Shiloh,
He wants him to go back to his old self. If it is
So then you can hold it against him, or you can make him Grandpa of the Year.
But that's the only thing I can get out of it. When you say, but when he's like, by any means necessary, promise me, I'm like,
Yeah, because he's real desperate, and I get that. But your dad ain't doing that, boy. So, are you saying that like you're unsure? You think he will?
I don't know. Because when he goes to talk to Sam, he basically tells Sam,
Just
like, I'm
somebody
not
blow
filling
this all
you
up,
in
please.
because I want you to have some deniability. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Right. I don't know. But Julian does tell Sam, he goes to Sam, the way she looked, when
was
he
like-
was like, it's about your brother, I need your help. She like, it was like, damn, I just saved my sister. Now I gotta
Yeah.
save my brother. I can't, y'all killing me.
Yeah.
But when she learns that Shiloh is involved with it, she's like, oh, I'm in. 100%. Let's
Where's my gun?
right, let's
Oh.
get this mother. Also on Thursday, Franco finally gets his award from the police department.
Yeah.
Moving on. Marcus is finally talking to his lawyer. He fills her in on all the details and tells her that Shiloh is the pappy. And she's like, Shiloh? Oh my God. Everybody's like, oh my God. And I'm like, so everybody is trying to figure out how to keep this baby out of Shiloh's hand. Jax and Nina, they have a nice little conversation. They sit down and discuss business aspects, what's to come, what's to go. Nina's very funny because she's like, I don't work Fridays. I need to do this and I need to do that.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm not here to do none of that. I'm just here to make sure this money is flowing how it's supposed to flow.
Right.
And he's like, I need you to cut back. And she's like, huh? I don't know how to read. No, what is it? A budget sheet or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And he was like, do you want me to teach you? And then he comes around and stands over her shoulder and she like,
hey. Yeah, she's like a giddy little schoolgirl.
right. And I'm like, my only thought was during that scene is he probably smelled.
And then Valentine interrupts the whole thing.
Of course.
And even though nothing really like transpired in that scene, you can tell Valentine's like not oblivious to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But and also with that same sentence, Jax has a meeting with Alexis, and Alexis is basically telling him like Valentine ain't nothing to be played with, and Jax is like, I ain't worried. I ain't never scared.
Jax is the type of guy that will go after Nina just for that reason.
Because he's
Jasper Jax, he knows he's gonna get the girl.
Because it's a competition. Like just to be able to say I won. Even if he really don't want her, just to be able to say I won. Like he's mentioned in this week, playing games with Sunny.
Yeah.
In order to just be able to say that he won.
Right.
Willow meets with Chase, explains everything that happened at the nurse's ball because Chase was handling the Ryan debacle and he ain't know what was going on.
Right.
But now he knows and he's like, oh my God, I promise you we're going to do whatever it takes to keep your baby away from Shiloh. Everybody want to keep the baby away from Shiloh. I reiterate. Also, Liz and Lulu come in and let Willow know that they have had all the parents in the class sign a petition to keep her from losing her job, which was very sweet.
That was nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ryan finally wakes up. Curtis goes in and is like, I demand you give my wife your kid.
Yeah, he said exactly what I was thinking. If I could reach my hand in there and rip your kidney out right now, I would. I'm like, I would too. Right. You should have did it while he was sleeping.
Right. They ain't say nothing, just get you a little knife. We're gonna get this out. Thank you.
Might still be working from the surgery earlier. Right. Can't you guys just take it out and he wouldn't know something? No? Okay.
Can't you like knock him out and then tell him he gotta get surgery on something else and remove the kidney on accident? That's what's gonna happen. That's what the plan is.
Dang.
He said, Finn, I need your help. That's the plan. Anyways,
okay.
That ended Friday, but I'm on to Friday now anyways. But
yeah,
we meet a new Danny.
I'm sorry.
She couldn't wait to text me to tell me that there was a new Danny on the show.
I was like, what?
Honestly, though, he's not as bad as Rocco. So...
No, he's not. I mean, he actually looks more like he would be Sam and Jason's kid.
Yeah, he's not as blonde.
Like the old Danny, yes, he was like bright blonde. Like, I mean, I get it. Jason was probably like, had hair color like that when he was younger. But, you know, he's a little older now, so that's fine. And he had a birthday, so I guess I had to make him look a little
bit older. Right. So it is, like she said, it's his birthday. He gets gifts from his grandpa. He gets a gift from his dad. Sam also fills Jason in on the Wiley Shiloh drama. So, but you know what was funny? Because she basically said to him, when you walked in, Julian was here. You're not gonna ask me what we was talking about? He was like, that's your business.
I'm not gonna pry.
She's like, well, I want to keep secrets. And then she goes in to tell him everything that happened. Also, we are finally getting our Jasam back.
Our family. I felt like my mom and dad got back together.
Yes!
She's like, just come home and stay home. And he was like, okay.
And she was like, and promise you'll never leave again.
Yes. Now I just want to watch Jasam videos all day long, like, and just celebrate their love.
Oh my God! So
and they tell little new Danny,
that his daddy's gonna be staying. Everybody hugs, and she's like, "Let me get in here." And I'm like, yes.
It was cute.
It was cute because Sam has been getting on our nerves with this whole Shiloh thing. We get why she was doing it, but finally, Jason's been back on General Hospital for 2 years, and he hasn't really gotten back to his life.
Like one night with him, so.
Right? So it's nice that we finally get to get our Jason and Sam back, and we get to get our song back.
Yes.
I love hearing that song. When that song is coming on, I know something big is about to happen.
Get it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Ava has her day in court. Margot's a bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like she mad that she messed this whole Ryan thing up, and she's like, no, I have to prosecute Ava. Whatever. She ends up letting her off on bail, though. She's like, you know what? We don't think she's a threat. Let her go. Julian and Ava talk, and he's basically like, you know, I think you should really chill. And she's like, no, I'm not letting it go. He told me what my daughter said to him. I don't know if she really said it or she didn't say it.
Yeah, that was messed up.
But he still killed her, nonetheless. So I want him dead. She probably left the courtroom and headed to the hospital.
She will be. She'll be there. Like, we haven't even watched this week. We don't know. She might already be there.
Right, and he's gonna be like, Ava, you love me. You couldn't do it. Thank you. You stabbing me was the hottest thing.
Yes. Try to kill me again.
Yes. Such a turn on. Freaks.
Yes.
Anyways, Robert and Anna and Finn, they're all in this episode as well. I didn't really touch on what Robert said to Finn. He just basically said, I hope you make her happy.
Gave his blessing.
Go ahead, be with her.
Him and Anna had that same conversation they keep having.
Again and
Except
again.
it was a little different because he was like, I don't know how you thought I wanted to get back together with you, but I don't.
But he did tell her that she is his one true love. And, you know, he admit that he'll always have feelings for her, you know? So that was sweet. He's on this topic of the paternity of Peter again. Anna doesn't care, but he's pushing it and pushing it and pushing
gets
it.
in her head.
And she's finally like, okay, well, I need to go talk to Alice.
Yes, so now she's going to go out of the country for God knows how long. And this is when they're going to bring back freaking Hayden. And you're going to come back and your fiance is going to be confused. I guarantee you. Or probably, maybe, have even cheated on you. So maybe you just stay your ass here and just shut up.
I agree.
And get married as soon as possible.
I agree because Finn is fine. Michael Easton is cute too.
He's a good looking man. Okay. And that voice?
Ooh. Robert is dragging the whole thing. And it's making, but watch him pop up in Keurig or
He'll
Zurich
be there.
or wherever the fuck
He'll meet her there. Well, I couldn't let you do this alone. Yeah.
Curtis wants the kidney and Ryan wants...
Give me the kidney!
Yo, he was all up on
He was.
I was like, Curtis, I know you're trying to play man, but I couldn't even really take him as angry. I don't know if it was his act. You know, like we always say, sometimes they have like moments where their acting is like,
Yeah.
And I felt like that was a moment, like you was trying to be too mad.
Kind of like Shiloh trying to grab Willow's face.
He's like,
she was like this, and he was like, and she looked like she was trying to like give him her. She was like, okay, I'm trying, but. Anyways.
Ryan's like, okay, I'll give it to you. Under one condition. I don't want to be charged with nothing.
Off scot-free. Are you out of your damn mind?
Right. So
we're gonna let Ava come back in here. She's gonna rip the damn kidney out. And then she's gonna shoot your brains.
Yeah. Jordan is freaking out about, oh, I don't want to have a killer's kidney.
Shut up.
I don't have enough.
Do you want to live?
Or not.
Or not.
Curtis comes back and informs him that Ryan said, yeah, he'll give us the kidney if y'all don't press charges against him. Jordan's like, absolutely not.
Well, yeah, because then Laura says, well, what if we take the death penalty off? Because he's got so many crimes in Texas, and if it goes there and he's tried, he's done. But she's like, Jordan's like, no. No.
No
if
matter
they decide
what.
to kill him, let him kill him.
No matter what, I want him charged.
So basically, Jordan has 1 week to live, and I got that motherfucker.
I just get a fly! In the middle of
I don't think I've ever killed a fly in my life. Anyways.
I can't take it. Wait, stop.
I just thought the whole video was going to be this fucking fly flying around, so I went for it.
I'm crying real serious. Okay. Yeah, so Jordan is like, no, I want him tried no matter what. But I kind of got what Laura was saying, because if they don't try him here and turn him over to Texas, be like, yeah, sure, we'll take it off the table. Get his fucking kidney. And then call Texas and be like, yo, we got Ryan.
Okay, maybe that will work. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. But that was pretty much it with them. Maxie, oh God. She's sticking her nose in where it don't belong yet again. She wants to...
roping Peter into another scheme of hers.
And Peter's
Is
like...
this going to be what they do?
Peter's like, yes, honey, I'll jump over a bridge for you. Anything. Anyways.
So stupid.
So, she wants to get Dante and Lulu back together. Lulu's none the wiser. She don't even know what the hell's going on. But I'm like, she keeps mentioning Dante and mentioning bringing him back home and where do they start looking for him? I'm like, do you guys think Dominic is gonna maybe come back sometime soon? I mean, Lulu do need her man because she is
There's a
stressing.
possibility. I mean, they said he didn't sign a contract, but or some form of a contract where he
So
can
he'll
come
pop
when
in and
come
out.
goes when I don't know. We hope. We can only hope.
Pop your ass in for a minute, pop your ass back up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
take her and go on a vacation or something, and we won't see y'all for about a month and then come back. Because her storylines are dragging.
well, I see on her social media that she's like got a lot of time off. Like the way they're filming things now, I guess gives them the opportunity to have like a month off sometimes.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool, especially for everybody, because everybody pretty much has kids. So
Yeah, because they're filming for like 16 hours a day to try to get like a whole week shot in one day so that,
Right.
you know, they could do a bunch, stack them up, and then have that time off. So.
right. Well,
I don't think we forgot anything.
no, we didn't.
We really ran through it as quickly as possible.
And we
Hope
had
you
some
can keep
laughs.
up.
So, I mean,
R.I.P. to the fly. We'll see what this week brings.
because
And
last week was lackluster.
the week before, the one we ran through the first 10 minutes
Right.
of the video, that was better. We had a lot of things that we were waiting for happen.
That part.
And we have some more things going on, like the Wiley situation. Let's solve the whole problem
Yeah.
and figure out and bring Nell back while you're at
I
it.
did miss something.
What?
Fucking Shiloh wants Margot
Yeah.
to hide any evidence that may come against him.
Oh, yes. He did say he needs the DA.
I did write
on
that in
his
here somewhere
side.
and I freaking missed it.
Yeah.
Listen, we now know why he needs the DA in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, if Sonny does bring you anything, I need you to make it disappear. Make sure it never sees the light of day. And she's like,
Margot gotta go. I didn't like her from the get. Don't like it. Nope.
Anywho, that was it. Thanks for hanging with us for another week. We are getting better with our videos. So
I took an editing class, so I'm getting better, and hopefully this one will have a little razzle dazzle, you know, some photos in there. We're gonna work hard on it, but we hope you watch, like, share, subscribe.
and we'll try and get it up sometime this week before we gotta bust into next week.
Yes.
Hopefully.
As always, our Instagram is general_hospital_T TEA GHT TEA for YouTube, and then we have a Facebook page GHT with the Port Charlotte. So go like everything, subscribe to everything.
Follow.
Have a good week. Enjoy General Hospital. Watch it, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Bye.